What's up YouTube? Right, ages and ages ago I did a vlog saying I was getting my car wrapped and I was going to show you how I photograph it. Loads of people messaged me saying, did I miss that vlog? Well, no you didn't, I just never shot it because I'm a lazy prick. Anyway, tonight is the night where I'm going to show you the wrap and I'm going to show you, more importantly, how I shoot it. First, I've decided I'm going to shoot this on my 5D. So I went to get my 5D and the batteries and the charger and my little station where I keep all my chargers and batteries and whatever allocated nice that. I was missing my 5D charger. Turns out Charles decided to lend one of my Canon DSLRs to her sister and gave away my 5D battery and charger. So now driving to go and get my charger and batteries, which she's already charged up for me, which was good of her, and then we're going to go and shoot some cool car photos. I'm going to show you. You know what, this is how I first ever got into photography. I used to like modifying cars when I was a kid. I had a Golf when I was 17, a Mark 5 Golf. I used to do that up. So then I bought all the guys on the forums had cool photos of their cars and I didn't know how to do that, so I went and bought a shit little DSLR and thought I'm going to figure out how to take cool photos. That's what I did. So this is a bit of a throwback to me, to 17-year-old me going out at night and taking photos of my car. So yeah, go and pick up the batteries, go and find some cool locations. I'm going to shoot some cool photos. Tam's going to shoot me doing it, and you're going to see how I put them together.
Socks and sliders everywhere and every day. Full English breakfast at a cafe, not a cafe. No, no, baby, we don't let strangers come our way. But you should come to my...
Cool, so drove around looking for locations, think we found one. It's such a cliche to like photograph a car in a car park, and this is what I used to do when I was 17, so I feel like a chav, but whatever. So first things first, car got wrapped. This is the car. It got wrapped in an Avery pearl satin Nero. It came out a bit grayer than I thought. I thought it was going to be more satin black or whatever. I do like it. It shows off the line, kind of cool. So ironically, the way I'm showing, look how dirty it is. You thought I cleaned the fucking car really, wouldn't you? But whatever. So ironically, the way I'm showing you now, this is also how I'm going to photograph it using a technique called light painting. I'll explain more in a sec. But yeah, basically, you'll see. I'm going to light the car up with this. We're going to make some cool photos. This is the wrap.
Mimi and Molly's best fried chicken is in South. I'll show you gangsters, don't you go running your mouth. Mopeds are racing 2 a.m. outside my house. Oh yeah, it's loud, but come to my hood, my hood, my hood. Oh, you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood, my hood.
So, things you're going to need if you want to do some light painting. Tripod and a camera, and that is absolutely it. This is a shitty lightweight travel tripod. I say shitty, you know what, it's actually sick because it's so small. I can carry this on tours and all sorts. This has been across the world with me and it does me good, so I should not insult it. But this and my Canon 5D is all I'm going to need for this. So super simple, and you can do this on your own with you, even if you've got £100 Metro. You can get out there and do some shooting.
Come to my hood, my hood, my hood. Said you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood.
Fuck, is it not going together? Right there. Okay, cool. So I'm getting my rough settings together, and off the top of my head, well, ISO all the way to the bottom, low as you want, because you're doing a long exposure, which means the shutter's going to be open for ages. So you've got as much light as you need, really, because you're on a tripod, everything's staying still. You've got as much light as you need, so there's no reason to have your ISO anything above 100. And then aperture's kind of like, aperture's what you want it to be, how much of the car you want in focus, how much of the backdrop you want in focus, whatever, so that's up to you. And then you just set your exposure based on how bright you want it to be, if you're getting light trails behind, all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to go pretty maxed out with everything, even though I can't remember how to use my Canon. I'm going to go like F16, ISO 100, obviously it's night, so that means to expose for the car, really, I'm going to be at like a 20-second exposure. So the shutter's going to go open for 20 seconds, then close, and any light it gets in that time is all going to go into one photo. Alright, literally for no reason, I'm using a fancy F&V R300 video light, but what I'm about to do will work on any shit little LED. If you're a videographer, I guarantee at some point in your life you've bought a 20 quid shit LED square light like this. Have you bought one?
Yeah.
Yep, see, everybody bought one of these pieces of shit. But anyway, for this, they're perfect. They're crap. Don't ever put it on top of your camera doing an interview and point it straight at a person because it looks horrible. We've all made that mistake. But for this, these work perfectly. But just because this was the one I picked up first, this is what I'm using. Number one tip. So that normally, if I just press the shutter now, I cause a little bit of shake in the camera when it starts. So I put it on 2-second timer. So I click and it goes 1, 2, and starts taking, so I don't vibrate the camera at all. So I'm about to look like a complete dick while I run around the car with this, so check it out. But you'll see why it looks cool afterwards.
You should come to my hood, my hood, my hood. Barely anyone in school after 15. We're chasing paper, think blue borough should be green. I won't lie, finding a way out is our dream. But you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood.
Instead of trying to fuck around with exposure and show you the back of the screen, we'll show you it in post-production, which is like this. So you can see, I hit the keys at the back. I hit the keys to make the backlight up in the front, which looks cool. There's a bit too much squiggly lines over the top at the minute, and I want to get a bit lower. But the beauty is, right, if I keep the camera in the same place, the tripod, the car, everything, I can shoot this a completely different way now, and then afterwards, because everything's the same on Photoshop, I can just blend in areas that I'd like, don't like, whatever. So I'll do that again, try and get it a bit closer. Watch this.
Top floor of Beeps Estate will show you our world. That building turns you to a woman from a girl. No time to stop, life flashes past you in a whirl. But you should come to my hood, my hood, my hood.
Yeah, it's definitely not as easy as I thought, so I'm having to literally go along, pull out certain bits that I like, and I'm going to chop them all together in Photoshop afterwards. And you have to make sure you don't light yourself up, obviously, which I did by accident, and then you can see too much of me in the photo. So people always say to me, why can't you see you in the photograph? It's because there's no light on me, really. I'm moving too fast, and obviously I'm pretty much in black. If at one point I literally turned the light on myself like that, you would see my ghosting face in there. Not very clear, but you would. That's why you don't see me.
Cause on these streets, in the dark we glow. On these streets, we're high when it's low. On these streets.
Alright, so like a dickhead, I moved the camera while I was reviewing the last shot, right, because I didn't have my tripod screwed up properly. So that's definitely the end of this shot, but I'll chop it all together with the shots that I got here, and I'll show you the final composite one, which looks like this. So even though I would have edited that ahead of time, and now I'm talking in the future, I would have just masked different layers, decided which bits I wanted, let them come through, some colour grading, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I might some sharpening and whatever else, normal photo stuff. Onto another location, something, I want some more neutral tones, some greys and stuff like that, because this is quite orange because of the night sky colours and the tungsten lights and all that stuff. So I'm going to go somewhere with whiter lights, grey backdrops, and I think the satin like grey blackness of the car will look cooler against that. So yeah, we'll go and find somewhere.
These streets, through concrete flowers grow. Oh, in my hood, my hood, my hood, my hood. You should come to.
I've seen prep meals before that are like 100 grams of mince and some brown rice. Looks so boring. Fit Fuels actually looks like normal food that normal humans eat, and it tastes amazing. And they text your phone and say your food's gonna be there tomorrow. Perfect.
My hood, my hood.
Yeah. They sold them O's at my hood. Everybody's busy trying to make paper. That's because we don't go by the book.
Alright, check this out, guys. This is gonna be illegal as shit. I'm parking on there where you are definitely not supposed to park. But whatever. Let me turn around. This will be easier if I turn around, I think. Sorry, mate. Oh, this is so bad. Reversing in the middle of the street. Whatever. Sorry. Right. Okay. Check this shit out. Can I go up that drop curb? Yeah. Okay. This is totally dodgy. And we're on. We are absolutely on. We're going to get arrested, man. I'm telling him it was your idea, Taran. I'm going to say it was the guy with the beard. It certainly was not me.
You're also looking rather puffy today, isn't it?
Bastard. I've got a suspicion that natural light, if I just expose for long enough, will look pretty cool here. So I'm going to get set up and we're going to try it, and it looked, my natural light theory, if it panned out, it looked like this. told you that looked pretty cool. We've got a white light here, and then that light in the background giving us some different colours. But it can be better, so let's figure out how.
Going by the book, probably couldn't read it. Stuck in between a hard case and a genius. Trying to be the realist, trying to make monkeys. What's funny is we resemble those features. I spotted a leopard kill a cheetah by the zebra crossing. The next morning was jungle fever. I'm fed up with these snakes. They couldn't put a foot up on my ladder, or could they try slipping through my place? Am I Diddy, am I Mace? Or would I get shot like 50 in his day? I just told my mama pray for me. Yeah, mama pray for me. I had to tell my mama pray for me. Mama pray for me. Oh yeah.
So, this must be so dark. Now a vlog about the ISO test of a Sony A7R Mark II. Anyway, I've now got enough for 3 Instagram pictures, which is what I wanted, so I'm done with that. So me and Taryn probably need to eat, and also I want to fuck around with the Mavic.
No place like home, no place like home. Buy me any ticket, I don't wanna go to a town where there's no one like us round. Don't take me there or anywhere. Yeah. No, nah, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. No, oh, nah, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. 'Cause on these streets, in the dark we glow. On these streets, we're high when it's low. On these streets, the concrete flowers grow. In my hood.
So, apologies, the drone footage wasn't great. We're going to jump in the car. You hungry?
A little.
He's a little hungry, I'm a little hungry. We're going to grab a little bite on the way back. And I'll sign off while we're eating our whatever we find on the way home.
You should come to my hood. Said you should come to my.
Guys, we dirtied up my fucking legs. And my fucking Jordans. Never mind, forget it. Alright, so after every shoot, you have to make sure you get your macros in, hit your, some real good nutrition. I'm saying. But yeah, I hope you like the vlog. I don't profess to be a car photographer. I've never really practiced it other than those early days when I was a kid. So if the photos are shit, it's not my fault. If the vlog's shit, it's this guy's fault. So either way, I can't be blamed for anything that happened here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Click subscribe, click like, click whatever, click. Me trying to be a YouTuber when I'm totally not a YouTuber. Enjoy. Huh? Oh, you said it now. This isn't going well at all. Fade out apparently. Apparently that's a fade out. Click subscribe.